Hey, Good Fox here. Today I got a Market Monday. Today I want to focus on some tools you can use to improve your auction house experience and how well you buy and sell. Now, a lot of these tools are known to the community, so this is kind of more of a beginner to intermediate auction house. I might touch on team leader. Well, I will touch on team leaders and weekend league rewards and what I think is going to happen with those prices going forward. But we'll get to those two at the end, and I just want to go through the tools here first for how to learn, how to discover, and what things you can do to really maximize your profit when buying and selling cards on the auction house. All right, so first off, I think the main tool you want to go to is, well, maybe not main, but one of the, we'll go through three main tools. All right, here we go. Twitter. Follow some of these developers on Twitter and the news that they put out. Easy enough. Jake Stein is probably the best one you want to follow. Here he is, Jake Stein 2469. I will also be, retweeting it, so you can follow me on Twitter, God Fox, if you don't know what channel you're on. But after that, another great tool outlet to find news is the Madden Ultimate Team subreddit. They will summarize those tweets from Jake and everything you use to do basically that you need to know. Wow, I'm stumbling, having trouble. So after the Mutt subreddit, there's Daddy Leagues. Now, Daddy Leagues isn't as well known as the other ones. This is a great website, so go to daddyleagues.com/mutt/goals to Xbox One. You can also click PS4 here for the team gold prices. Now, I hope this is going to be updated for silvers when the team leaders come out, but basically it shows you the lowest coin value at each of those different levels for the lowest rated gold by those teams. Now, this is important because of these upgrade sets that we have. The reason the gold prices are different by team, because of these sets over here in game. For these players and coaches and stadiums and whatnot. Then you go by team. So each one of these tokens, let's go back over to Steelers, Antonio Brown. They each take a token to upgrade these tiers, gold or silver on each one of these things to get to upgrade. So that's why each one of these teams have a separate price. Some upgrades are better than others. Like the Niners don't have great upgrades. We'll take a look at their price here. The Niners, I guess they're going for 21, but say the Falcons upgrades, the Giants upgrades, those are more, I don't know, people seek them a little bit more. Same with the Steelers with that Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell. So those golds go for quite a bit more than the other ones. Basically, this is a quick reference guide. Instead of having, when you're clearing out your binder for when team leaders drop, this is going to be a great thing where you won't have to check the market on each card. You won't have to do any, spreadsheeting to just find out which golds go for which player. So this is a huge time saver for going forward. And about team leaders, while we're on the subject, I think buying golds right now is a pretty poor idea, especially in the 75 to 79 range. Well, all right, here's the thing. They will probably go up. You're probably going to make coins on them. But the reason I say it's a poor idea is because I think silvers, on a coin-by-coin basis, like on a percentage gain, I think the silvers will go up more now. And why I think that is going to happen is because the silvers right now, they changed the sets up, I don't know, couple days or a week ago. I don't know. Time's been kind of strange to me lately. But they changed it up for these. I got to back out so many sets. These team token sets. So it used to be you had to put in specific teams for silvers too, and not just gold. But they turned it into one team silver token. So if they do these team leaders like they had in the preseason, where it's 20 silvers per team, 20 golds per team, individual teams will skyrocket, and some silver tokens will go up quite a bit more. They can quadruple in price. Whereas I see these golds on if you get a lot of coins, going from 2,000 to 4,000 is 2,000 coins and a little bit of a profit around there. But going from 500 to 2,000, that's only going up 1,500, so it's less total coins in the gold, but you've tripled your coins versus doubling them. So that's why I think the silvers are the move over the golds, because I think they buy team, on a really high-end team. We don't really know exactly what team leaders coming out per team. What we saw in the preseason probably won't. It's taken them 10 days? 2 weeks to update these sets. So I think there's going to be some significant changes to team leaders going forward. We'll see what happens with that. But basically right now, I wouldn't sell any of your silvers and golds, and I would hesitate to buy golds. And basically focus on other things, grinding souls for the next couple days, see what we can get. But okay. You can buy them, and you will get a profit. But tremendous ones, you're going to have to get lucky. I would spread out your investment amongst these high-end teams. So, sorry for second-guessing myself there. But anyways, Daddy Leagues, be good to liquidate your binder. Next up, Madden Mutthead. All right, so let's go to the Mutthead. Not only do they have the forums, which provide a lot of good speculation places, So you can go to the MUT discussion on the Madden forums. It's got 277 people looking. And then you can kind of look through the news of the day, what people think. There's a lot of market talk there. Another good place to go. But basically what we want to go through is these Madden 18 players. The price is it's a decent page to show gainers and losses on their prices page. Kind of show like what the market is doing overall. It really helps when like packs come into the game to see what happened to these individual prices. See if it really hit anything. Like these Kellen Winslow going down. Legend prices, some of them are just random going downs. Other ones might have a reason for it, for packs that were put out. Most expensive players, crazy. Next up, the daily snipes is always fun to look at. But going to the Madden 18 plays, this is going to really help you make some coins. Let's say on some, let's go to some base elites here. Let's go to like page 5. Let's go even further down. Let's do overall like 85s. So I guess I could teach you how to do these filters, but it's pretty easy. Look for advanced filters if you want to do by, say if you want to know the fastest receiver with run block over 60. How'd you do that? You'd go position, receiver, run block. You go down here. If you want a guy that can run fast and run block greater than 60, although I'd do 59 if you want 60 and up. And then you can do Mudhead ratings. Oh, rating. Don't ever filter by Mudhead rating. This is their internal ratings, and it has nothing to do with the game itself. It's just a good guideline for things, but that has nothing to do with actual stats on the cards. It's just kind of like how they rate those stats on the cards. But so let's do rating. It's kind of like a MUT rank replacement. All right, so Tavon Austin, run block above 60 or 16 up, and has 88 speed. Great player, great flexible player. You can play every down. He's a little on the short side at 5'8", well, a lot on the short side, but overall, that's the filter there. But let's take a look at, say, DeAndre Hopkins and his cards in the last hour. So you go to these overall, you go to the prices. There are none currently up for auction. Okay, there it is. Always refresh. 74,000 coins, Xbox One. Now, look at these completed sales. I always like to kind of go into the in-depth completed sales by hitting view all. So you see the last 100 sales. When you're trying to look to price your card, look to here. See, he's kind of like going up a little bit. This is a hugely liquid market. In the last hour, there's been what, like 30 sales, 25 to 30 sales of this card, which is an amazingly liquid card. So that means it turns over quite frequently. 73, you could probably sell it anywhere from, you could probably get about 73 to 75 out of it. Although there isn't any sales up around 75, is there? Huh. 75 is the highest sale of all time. And that happened today. It's definitely a seller's market right now. Oh, prices. 74, 75. So yeah, you could easily get 74 if you listed for lowest, but this is 3 at 75. So this is a good way to find prices for cards. Let's go back to the Madden 18 player database. Good way to get prices for cards, to like see historical averages. Like, because the market's up and up, I have trouble finding. Oh, wait, so this one sold for 24,000 coins. Something completely undercut it 14 minutes ago. So there's some selling for 40,000 coins. See how the lowest is 37.5? That's a bad price for this card. Because a lot of cards are selling for 40K, you can list it around here. And it will sell over the course of 4 hours. I mean, you can go low 40s if you want. So don't always just do the lowest buy it now price. This was something that was said today on the MUT subreddit right here. Paying less, getting more. This is great advice. That's why I said the MUT subreddit, go to this. There's also C Mad Dog, who's a great reference on the MUT subreddit. He does This Week in Madden, like the economics. Always a great post when he writes those up. They've been a little bit interspersed through 17 and 18. He's done a couple already. All right, on to the next resource, Chewbacca Lemma and TT23 for sniping tips and sniping in general. Basically, his channel focus is basically on snipes. So if you want to learn how to snipe in the market, like going through here, going to the market, he's probably the best resource you have on YouTube to learn to snipe. So definitely check out his channel. TT23 also does sniping videos, but he does a lot more just overall MUT stuff, like packs and, you know, here's some million coins and snipe and play and stuff. But he does a lot more gameplay. He's a skilled player too. So check out those 2 resources. So those are kind of the resources you want to learn about the MUT market. What did I miss? I missed the tools, weekend league prices. Oh, I said I was going to hit the weekend league. So what I think is what's going to happen with these weekend league prices. When we get these weekend leagues, so I got number 5 on the weekend league leaderboards, on these MUT Champions leaderboards. So the weekend league rewards, it's going to be, I don't know, about, what, 50 million coins given out to the MUT community. So you think that'd raise prices, but they're also giving out packs and stuff. So what I learned from somebody that I know that plays FIFA, during the first hour after the cards get released from packs, there's a bunch of undercutting. Then after that, the market slowly rises. So we're getting these, according to the game, on Thursday. These rewards. I think it says it. Does it say on the leaderboard? Okay, maybe it doesn't say in the weekend league anymore. It said it over the weekend. But basically, yeah, it doesn't say it anymore. So, and expect people to buy their teams for weekend league. So from here on out, I would expect the lowest prices. That's a good question. That's something I might want to, before I make a statement, maybe the lowest prices come out when people start insta-listing their cards through the whole week. But generally, I think weekend league screws with their lowest prices of the week, which has always been Saturday. I think it kind of throws a wrench in it because people are buying their teams and not selling off for weekend league. But I guess we'll see that going forward. We'll take a look how prices vary because they've only gone up so far because of what I said last week with the NAT sets sucking up the cards and making them NAT overall, sucking those high overalls off the market. So we'll see. And then team leaders coming out, my guess is Wednesday to compete with Destiny. So there was somebody who tweeted me that, and it just made so much sense. I retweeted it. Like I said, follow me on Twitter if you want that kind of up-to-date rare tweet. I don't tweet as much random stuff as I should. So otherwise, look for our next market crash to happen maybe when 2K comes out on the 19th, if they want to compete with other games. I'm guessing if that's why, if we get it Wednesday, that's probably the reason that we're competing with Destiny for that. But otherwise, they want to compete with other games. They know when other games launch. So definitely September 19th might be a big promo. I don't know. Otherwise, Wednesday for leaders. Any other big games coming out? They don't want to compete with other EA games. Like NBA Lives are nothing. What else? What else will be coming out this fall? Whatever. That's the speculation for this week on the market. Hopefully you learned something about the places you can go to try and learn and find some ideas on how to do better buying and selling and whatnot. Otherwise, thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.